Hello everyone, Carrie Heaps here with Chromatic Council, and I am back today with another triadic color combination for you. Now these three particular colors are going to be, again, using the same color card deck that I've been using to do these, which I have those in the link in the show notes if you want to take a look at that. But we have the main one that I'm doing here is my Aqua Green, which is the number 7, and it's 7C, so we lined up our triadic colors to make sure that we were getting the C shades as well. Again, triadic means that these are going to be in a triangular shape on the color wheel, so you're going to pull the other two colors, which is a purple and almost like an orange color. This is tint 2, so it has white added to it, so these colors are going to be a little bit more on the cool side for you. So this is going to be really good for the winters and the summers that I have watching. If you are autumn or a spring like myself, you would just want to alternate, probably go up a notch on the colors to where it's either adding gray or adding black to that particular color. But the one that we're talking about today that I picked from the color deck was the Aqua Green. So this is a really, really pretty color, really nice shade of, it's like a blue-green, but it's more on the blue side. You can see the coolness here because you can see where it has white added to it. So it's a lighter color. With blue is our trust building color. And I always say that, especially if you're an attorney, when we wear blue for jury selection or for voir dire, this is a nice color to wear because we want to start out with lighter shades of blue and intensify the shade and the hue as we move along in the trial for jury selection, your opening statement, and so forth. So we always like to start out with a lighter shade. Now, that doesn't mean that you have to have a suit this color, but it could be a shirt that you're wearing underneath your suit, have this tie, this color incorporated in your tie. For the ladies, it could be a scarf, it could be in a bracelet or a necklace as well, just to kind of get you started with that. So the triadic color combination that we're doing today is for Aqua Green. So again, as we look on this in the back of the card here, you can see with the color wheel we have a purple and an orange shade. So when we go to 7C, what's opposite here for the purple is going to be 15C. And then our orange color is going to be an orange yellow. So again, 23C. So this is our triadic color combination. So these three color combinations go very well together. Again, it looks odd when we see this on the color card because we want to see it in our wardrobe. What would this look like in a wardrobe color? So I'm going to start doing a couple of these with suiting options, but I will have to do this on a PowerPoint because I don't have any suiting with me personally. But what I do have today, just to kind of elaborate on this, and you don't have to have all three to be exact matches, so to speak, but just to kind of give you an idea. So, for example, I pulled out of my own collection this particular pin. Now, this is a little bit darker than the aqua that I have here, but it's fairly close. So it could be as simplistic as a pin. It could also be for, a necklace. We have some of these shades here. We've got some this is a glass piece for a necklace, but we have some of the orange, we have some of the aqua, and there's like a tiny bit of purple in here too. You can't really see it too well, but this really pulls the shading together very well when you look at that. Kind of putting all three of those things together. So we have that, as a necklace, and then of course we have our pin here as well. So this is a really good color combination. Again, you don't have to have it in your main clothing color. You can have this in accessories. Another good thing that you can do with this, it's a scarf or a pocket square. Scarf for a lady, pocket square for a gentleman. Now, we don't have all three of these colors in here, but for example, if we had this scarf and this necklace, this goes together very nicely. The pin goes okay too. I wanted to kind of showcase, we have some orange here, a little bit of the, with the purple, if we wore this necklace, it kind of really pulls out the brown here too. Brown's a really good color to wear as well. It's a familiarity color, it's an approachable color. If you ever speak in person, it's a really good color to wear for both men and women. So this is just kind of an example of how that could kind of work together, with some accessories. So we have that. And then we also have here, I have another scarf that I pulled that, again, this could work as a pocket square too. And this one's very light and bright, but again, we could have same accessories, the necklace, and we could also have the pin here. This looks really nice together, but it really pulls those colors out. You see more, though the purple's darker in this scarf, but the blue is kind of really right spot on. It's like a tiny bit darker in the scarf. And then you'd have to, again, pulling the orange from this particular necklace. So these are just, again, just a good way for you to kind of play with color, see how it could work together. You could even do this with a bracelet, as we have here, like this particular bracelet could also work because there's like a little bit, it's almost like an orange, like a warmed up orange almost in the bracelet. That could still kind of work with this particular color pattern. So these are just some things that you can do to kind of get your colors to kind of work together. Now, if you are more of like a winter and you're like, hey, how could this work for me? Because winters, obviously, they're wearing darker colors. Here's another option for you too. This is more of a winter type scarf. Winters have those really big bright colors. Obviously this orange is much brighter, but it shows you how orange and purple can work together. And even if you were to take this blue pin and kind of throw that together, that still kind of works very nicely. You could tie that scarf with this particular pin and pull the colors together. Again, with the winter, you want to go a little bit darker, clearly, because darker colors look best on winters. So I hope this helps a little bit with our Aqua Green color pattern. And, again, if there's any colors that you would like for me to do to showcase and show how they can work together, please let me know. I'm going to do a few more with accessories that you can see, and the next ones that I'll start doing will be on a PowerPoint, and I will have the cards on the PowerPoint and have suiting that I can pull, because we can pull more options when we do that, just because I am limited as to what I have here with me in person. Now, if you are unsure of your season, you don't know if you are a spring, if you are an autumn or a winter, or a summer, then just click on the link in the show notes below. You can actually have an online color analysis with me. It's very quick, very efficient. It's $97, and once you pay, you fill out a form that comes to me. I analyze your results. I let you know what season you are, and then you get a color card that you can use to shop with and dress with appropriately, so you'll know your season. That gets mailed to you, but you also get a copy sent to you via email as well that you can print out. So that link is in the show notes below. So again, I hope that this was helpful, and I hope everyone has an amazing rest of your day.